Okay, so this is like the pineapple on pizza question, but for animals. Are zebras white with black stripes or black with white stripes? Weirdly, the answer is kind of neither, because we usually describe animals based on what their most dominant color is. So we would say that tigers are orange with black stripes, or that polar bears are white. And this should mean that we describe zebras as white with black stripes, and there are a lot of people that do, but there are also a lot of people that are really adamant it's the other way around. This is because their skin is black, which you can see on their snouts, bellies, or genitals, and their fur is actually colored black and white. So some people would say that they are black with white stripes, but neither actually makes sense to me. I think it actually makes more sense to say that they are black with black and white stripes. But this might not even be the most interesting question, because we still aren't quite sure why they have black and white stripes when they live in huge areas of grassland. One idea is that it helps them manage their body temperature, and another idea is that it helps them camouflage, not against the grass, but for when there are a lot of zebras together. So the thought is that when there are lots of zebras running past each other, it confuses their predators like lions, but neither of these ideas of temperature or camouflage against a herd really kind of hold up when they're tested. But the most popular idea does seem to be about camouflage, but not from predators, but instead parasites. So a few years ago, a couple of researchers ran some experiments where they watched flies try to land on zebras and horses, and found that they landed on the zebras way less. And to figure out why, they watched the flies as they tried to land on both, and they saw that when the flies were trying to land on the horses, they would naturally slow down and then land on them safely. But when they tried to land on the zebras, they wouldn't slow down and would just clumsily bump into their bodies. And their conclusion was that the stripes were confusing the flies and stopping them from landing safely on the zebras. And to make sure it was the stripes, the researchers put striped coats on the horses and noticed that the flies struggled to then land on them too. So to answer the question, they're probably black with black and white stripes, and this stops them from getting hassled by flies. And now, you know more about zebras.